Performance inspired, says Marky Mark. Hey, welcome back to check out Dad Bryon Lape's reviews you can use. And here we have Performance Inspired Bar. It's a Performance Inspired brand. I've seen Mark Wahlberg hawking. It's been a while. I guess he's still associated with it. I thought he started it actually. Here we have the delicious clean protein chocolate brownie blast. So this has got 18 grams of fiber, so that's really up there. 5 grams of net carbs, 1 gram of sugar with added branched chain amino acids and glutamine. With added probiotics, it is gluten-free. No artificial flavors, colors, or sweeteners. And on the side, even more stuff to read. 20 grams of protein, 18 grams of fiber, 1 billion FCU bacillus something, coagulans. Coagulans, I don't know what those are. 5 micrograms of chromium, which will help you build some muscle. 1 gram of L-glutamine, 1 gram of FCFOS prebiotic, 2 grams of branched chain amino acids, and 3 grams of medium chain triglycerides. All right, so got some little keto stuff thrown in there for those of you with MCTs. Best by March 13th, 2021. I'm glad I'm eating this now. So it's got a really long list of ingredients: soluble fiber. It's got a lot of it. We got the protein blend is whey protein isolate, milk protein isolate. We've got coconut oil, whey protein crisps, whey protein concentrate. I mean, it feels like a solid bar too. Sunflower seed butter, so there you won't be keto friendly. Unsweetened chocolate, branched chain amino acids, and a bunch of other stuff. Milk and coconut. Contains milk and coconut. So, and it's a hefty bar. How many grams? Let's see. This is a 70-gram bar, 230 calories, so it's not densely packed. And you know, sugar is 1 to 20 actually. That's really good. So, is it going to be edible? I mean, that's 18 grams of fiber. That's crazy, and it is sticking to everything. Oh my gosh. Now I'm sure someone's going to say, yeah, but no, I'm never going to say it. You can say it in the comments below. I know you know what I'm thinking. Holy cow. So, woo, it does taste very chocolate. The smell very chocolatey. It's almost like taffy. I am going to have to cut it. Ugh. Looks like we've got some bits of nuts in there. Well, I guess it's the crisps. It's the whey protein crisps in there. I wonder how much you can get to that protein with all that fiber. Wow. So let's see how it tastes. I'm not going to try and put this thing back together. This thing sticks to everything. Sticks to your teeth. It's like taffy. You're going to tell it's got a lot of fiber in it. So if you're someone who really needs to increase their fiber, I don't know why you need 18 grams of fiber. I really don't. I used to be one of those people who ate a lot of high fiber, but not so much anymore. It causes a lot of bloating and other things, and I just don't need as much, especially when I eat more properly. Still need some. I'm not saying go fiberless, but it reminds me, I used to take fiber tablets, in fact, and it reminds me of those because those used to stick to everything too. So you know it definitely has a lot of fiber. The whey crisps are nice that are in there, and they're crunchy. That's pretty nice. The texture is really kind of thick. It is thick and heavy, but not a lot of calories for the size, because there's some other ones, other bars that'll be, what did I say, 200 and something calories. In the half the size. I don't remember where it was. 230. The taste is decent. It does not, I mean, Chocolate Blast, I guess, is somewhat accurate. I really don't know how to rate this bar because I don't know where in the scheme of different types of protein bars it really fits. It's an extremely high fiber protein bar. So in the realms of that, without artificial sweeteners and gluten and all that other stuff that some of those we'll say digestives fall, it does taste better than a lot of those. So in that category, it's probably about a 7.5. Okay, because I've had some of that kind of stuff. You know, your very high fiber bars and stuff, and they can be pretty tough. Now some of them will have, depending on the brands and stuff, you will find them loaded with sugar and all kinds of stuff, and those will taste better. But in the concept of 20 grams of protein, I mean, you got to put this in perspective. 1 gram of sugar, 20 grams of protein, and 18 grams of dietary fiber. That is an interesting combination, and I don't know if there's any other bar that has quite those ratios. Because I mean, the chocolate flavor is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. But again, that high amount of fiber is also going to compete with that, and you got to take that into account. So in that stream, I'm going to say 7.5. Maybe I got to find some other bars that are in the same category and compare them, and maybe this number goes up or down based on some of that stuff. I mean, obviously, if I go find a bar with 18 grams of protein, 18 grams of fiber, but it's got 30 grams of sugar, it's going to taste very different and perhaps a lot better, but then it's not in the same category. Likewise, I find a 1 gram bar that only has 3 grams of fiber, but 20 grams of protein. It's going to be softer, most likely. It's going to have a very different texture. Maybe if especially if some of those 3 or 4 grams of fiber come from nuts and things like that, it's going to be a very different experience, and it's not going to be a fair comparison. So Performance Brand, I know they've retweeted and liked some of my reviews on Twitter, and I haven't done one of theirs in a long time, so I saw this flavor and I thought I'd try it out. This is the Chocolate Brownie Blast. So in that category, again, take this in the category it's in. I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10. It's decent but not great, but it's also not, oh my goodness, I can't finish this thing, like some of those types of high fiber things can be. So if you are someone who needs to get a much higher fiber diet, this may be a decent departure from all your salads and other things that you're eating, and celery and things like that. At least that's what I hope you're eating to get your fiber. And then you can supplement this, maybe even consider it to be a snack. Perhaps take it out of the container and put it in the microwave for a few seconds to warm it up. I don't know. If you've done that, let me know. If does it make it more like a brownie? Does it make it softer? And different. It's a different chewing experience as opposed to all of the vegetables that you'll be eating. All right, let me know. Thanks very much, and we will see you. Goodbye. Delicious, clean protein, chocolate brownie blazed. All right, doggies, you're going to be quiet enough for me to get through this? Time's a wasting. It's almost 3 o'clock.